Hey, I'm Brian Elliott. Welcome to another edition of Behind the Brand. Let's go check out our next story.
Hi, I'm Hannah Hart, and you're watching Behind the Brand.
Walk us through that process of, you're famous now. You've done a lot of cool things. You have an audience, but walk us through how you dealt with that. And maybe at the same time, thinking about, these words of advice to young people who are just getting started, or even people who are more experienced that are chasing the fame. Walk us through the pitfalls of that.
Well, I talk about this a lot in my new book, Buffering, Untold Tales of a Life Fully Loaded. I never wanted to be famous, and I think that being recognized is a consequence of the type of content I create. I am my best tool. If it was possible to publish Buffering without my face on the cover, I would have, But I got the opportunity to do Buffering because of the support of people who follow my career and people that like the content that I create. I really personally don't think chasing fame is ever going to feel attainable or attained. So I really hesitate every time people are like, I want to make it big on YouTube. And I'm like, wait, back up. It's not about the big, it's about the it. Make what big on YouTube? What are you making? And try and stay there for as long as you can.
Yeah, it seems like if you're chasing the fame, you're already doing it wrong.
Yeah, you are. Well, because you're never going to get satisfied. That's a vacuum.
Talk about some of your more fun or funner, what's the right word, funner, collaborations. You have a lot of good friends on YouTube and outside of YouTube, I would assume. You hang out with Grace and people like that. Talk about some of these collabs.
Well, one of the blessings of being a YouTuber is that you get to work with your friends a lot. In the generation of YouTubers that I came up with, we weren't all sure of what was coming or what was happening, and we certainly weren't really big and famous on YouTube. It's so funny because I've had people, with bitterness be like, well, you get to do collaborations with other people who have millions and millions of subscribers, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I'm sorry, but let me stop you there. When I met Tyler Oakley, one of the most prolific online personalities, he had 18,000 followers on Twitter. When we all met, we weren't looking at each other's numbers. We were just creating content together because that's how you built the space. And now I think people, in that same way they're chasing the fame, are trying to chase views through all collaborations. I really love collaborating because it gives you opportunities to not only work with like-minded people, but work with people that you would never otherwise work with. Candy Johnson's a really great makeup artist and really great at becoming characters. And we're gonna do a collab soon, and I get to become a character because of her expertise. And that's an opportunity I wouldn't have in any other space.